Check one. Greetings and welcome to Pierre Indian Learning Center's 8th grade promotion celebration. We will be getting underway shortly. Everyone's getting ready and everyone's excited.
Is it on now? Okay. Please stand for the honoring for the beginning of this ceremony.
I'm gonna, if you could stay standing, I'm going to do the prayer. Oh,
Thank you for being here today. My name is Veronica Morley, and I'm the superintendent at PILC. Our board chairman, Gordy Jones Jr., unfortunately was unable to stay after the board meeting today. His grandson had surgery, and he needed to go home to be with him. So you just have me to do the welcome, but I do extend a really warm and sincere welcome to all of you today, especially to the families and parents and guardians who have traveled a long way to share in this moment of celebration with us. We feel so fortunate to have been able to spend the last 9 months with this amazing group of young people, and they truly are amazing. Each one of these folks that is sitting here before us has amazing spirit and potential and enthusiasm and a great heart, a very, very good heart, which is something that is so rare these days. The character that these young people possess is something that's truly magical. And I think that our residential staff who are able to spend time outside of school see that on a daily basis. And so to these families, we just really, truly want to thank you for sharing your children with us. It's a tremendous gift, and it's a tremendous opportunity to be able to share in young people's lives like this every single day. So thank you. It's truly an honor. These young people just came back from an 8th grade trip a few days ago, and I hear they had a really good time. They were actually able to spend some time in Minneapolis. They were at Valley Fair on opening day. Some kiddos learned that they aren't as fond of heights as they thought they might be, but I understand a pretty good time was had by all. So I hope you truly made some memories on that trip, as well as throughout the school year. For some of you, this might have been your first year at PILC. For some of you, maybe you've been here a whole lot of years. But I can tell you, you've made memories for all of the staff and all of the teachers who have worked with you during the time you've been here. And for that, we thank you as well. So again, on behalf of all of us here, thank you for being here. Welcome to Pierre Indian Learning Center. We'll get through the ceremony and celebrate these young people in the best way that we know how. And after this ceremony is over, you are all invited to come to our cafeteria where our kitchen staff has prepared a great meal where we can have one final picnic-style meal together. So we really invite all of you and your families to please come over with us and have a good meal. With that, I would like to introduce our guest speaker today, and her name is Tanya Grassel-Kreitlow. She's an enrolled member of the Lower Rural Sioux Tribe. She's a wife, a mom of 2 grown children, and a grandma of a little boy named George. She graduated high school in Chamberlain, went to the University of Minnesota at Morris, graduated from SDSU, and then attended grad school at the University of South Dakota. Every job since graduating high school has involved working with Native Americans and their families. Fun fact, Tanya's first job after SDSU was working at the Pierre Indian Learning Center, and that is where I met her about 30 years ago. She worked in the Kennedy dorms with the big boys and big girls, and according to Tanya, it remains the most memorable and rewarding job she has ever had. Since PILC, Tanya has been privileged to have had a lot of career paths, from law enforcement to education to grant management. Tanya currently lives in Pierre, South Dakota, with her husband Kurt and her dog Solly. Her current position is with the South Dakota Network Against Family Violence and Sexual Assault as a cultural programs manager, working in the space of victim services and capacity building for tribal programs across South Dakota. So please join me in welcoming Tanya back to PILC.
Hello. She only gave me 10 minutes, and that wouldn't even cover my first year here back in 1993. So I have to take these off, I'm that old. Thank you all for having me today. I am so happy to be your commencement speaker, and special thanks to Dr. Morley for asking me to be here. Respectful greetings to our elders, families, teachers, classmates, and congratulations to the 8th grade class of 2026. Please give yourselves a round of applause. You did it. I am so honored to stand before you as you celebrate your graduation and prepare to return to your homelands. We are here to celebrate not just a grade level passing, but a victory of spirit. As Dr. Morley said, my name is Tanya. 30 years ago, I stood here and gave the graduation speech to those 8th graders. I cried through most of it. I was just leaving my position, which she mentioned it was over in Kennedy dorm, which I don't know if it even is still there. I was leaving PILC to go become a U.S. probation officer. So not only was I saying goodbye to my 8th graders that I had worked with for 3 years, but I was saying goodbye to PILC. I don't know how I got through that speech, and thankfully, the internet wasn't what it was today, so I doubt that you could find it. But we grew a lot together, me and those 8th graders, and we are all still in touch. So the beauty of Facebook is, I reached out to them before I came before you today to say, is there anything I could share with our 8th graders from former 8th graders of PILC and what they were able to take with them? And I do have some pretty good quotes that I'll close with. A lot has changed in the 30 years since I left PILC, but what hasn't changed are the bonds that were formed here, memories that were made here, and even some of the faces in the crowd today were here then too. Walking into this new gym was not much different than walking into the old gym, because there stood Jackie, there's Stewie, there's Mr. Schumacher, I see Renee back there. I even see Mark. If I had my glasses, I could see more. Renee Sears. It's wonderful to see how many have stayed. That shows a lot about how great this place is, how it's needed for you students, and how they have found their place in the lives of students for decades. One of my most memorable experiences here was the summer we implemented a program where we got to go visit our students. And being able to work for PILC during the summer and then drive to the different reservations and find our students just to say hi, take them out for lunch, and to let them know that we were anxiously awaiting their return. The surprise on their face was off the charts because we didn't have Facebook. We couldn't post that we were coming. So we just showed up. We found one student swimming in Cannonball in the river. We had to get him off a log to say hello. It was a beautiful experience, and one that just showed just how much we loved our students and wanted to make sure that they knew that we were waiting for their return and how excited they were to see us. As we stand here today, we carry the strength of our ancestors. They endured a lot so we could be here. As Native students, we are resilient. We are, as they say, still here. We bring a unique perspective, a strong foundation. All of that brings strength to our community and our future. Your education thus far has been a long road, but it's not over yet. You have learned to balance the modern world with our traditions. You've learned you had to overcome doubts and barriers to get to this point. And oftentimes you're the only Indigenous voice in the room when you leave these four walls. But today, we celebrate your successes and your ability to rise above those challenges. Now we look to the future. High school is the next step in your journey to becoming leaders for our people. Let us keep our culture alive, stay focused, and continue to make our families proud. As we step forward, let's keep our hearts joyful, our minds strong, and build a ladder to the stars. Graduates here today, you have persisted, you are resilient, you are thriving. As we celebrate this momentous occasion, let us also celebrate the wide variety of heritages and backgrounds that are represented in our audience today. May we all continue to learn from and be inspired by one another, and may we go forth from this day with a renewed sense of purpose and determination to make the world a better place. Honor your background, honor your heritage, honor your grandparents, and by doing so, you become human beings that light the world. Some of the things I'll close with are some words from our former students. I was pretty brave to ask them because they don't hold back any punches. And the first thing Nicole said to me is, I'm sorry for cussing, but she said, damn, you're old, 30 years. Anyway, we're all older now. So Nicole was just in town the other day, and her words were, when I drove by there, it made me so happy. I was reminded of the best years of my life. I wish I could relive the memories. What's where I met my besties that still love and care about me and want to see me again. Jamie Rose has always been in my life since we graduated, but the rest of us have all maintained contact, lifelong sisterhood, and then she used the acronym LYLAS. I don't know if we still use that today, but it means love you like a sister. Jamie says, I guess coming from a former student who's been through it all, never give up on yourself. A lot of times we forget who we are and what our potential is. I believe our culture is key to getting us back to the right mindset of being good to each other. Above all else, education and everything else, being a good person is what matters. How people will remember you. Be sure to leave a good legacy wherever you go and whatever you do. This is for all of you in this Facebook group too. Don't sell yourself short. We can do anything if we put our minds to it. I'm about to graduate with my master's degree tomorrow and be one of the most educated Lakota women in my family. That was always a goal for me, to go far in school, and I'm finally realizing it. I just want to help my people. I don't want to go to a big city and get a good job just yet. I want to stay here and grind it out with my people to help each other beat these addictions that we're struggling with. Love you all, and just wanted to say a few things. I'll never forget where I've been and the person it's made me. Being in boarding school can open so many doors for you if you let it. I've met so many friends and relatives along the way that I still communicate with today. Heather, if I had any words of advice, it would be to enjoy every moment and every minute, because time flies. One day you'll realize you could go back to childhood as you're holding your grandchild. Shayla, I loved it there. I wanted my boys to go there. I made lifelong friends and still love the staff. It was a good place to learn and prepare for life. We all didn't have it easy after. We've said goodbye to friends. We've said goodbye to staff. But some of us are still here, still supporting each other. We raised our kids the best we could, and we are still learning. Big thank you to the parents who trusted your students to come to PILC to work on their education, share in experiences, and prepare them for their future. To your teachers and elders for supporting you along the way, big thanks. Congratulations to the class of 2026. I'm very proud of you.
Okay, we're going to go ahead with some awards. Yeah. Oh, you want to do residential first? Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ramon LaRocque. I'm the residential director here at the Pierre Indian Learning Center. Just finished my first year here with everybody. I worked in the school. I've taught the lower elementary grades. I've worked in the dorms for a long time. 12 years, I think, if I remember right. So it's good to come back and give out these awards. We have most years in attendance for the girls is Naya Waters. I'm sorry, 8 years. Like we haven't talked about this all year. What's yours? Yep. We'll have you up a couple more times, don't worry. Most years in attendance for the boys at 7 years is Manuel Badmill. Oh my God! Congratulations, sir.
Okay, I'm going to do the GPA awards. Storm Cloud for the boys has the highest GPA at 3.42. And for the girls, Memory Steel with a 3.67. Come on up, Memory. Feathers.
Okay, so at this time, this is the part where the honoring of the students. Those of you that are tying on to your students, come on down.
Kids don't have a family member here, top and raise a hand, and one of our staff will.
Okay. Hi. Are we a plume or?
Yeah, a plume. Do we go tight on now, or?
Yes. August. For Evelyn?
Thank you.
Candace. And Jalen.
And Jalen? Oh, hold on. Hold on. The drum's gonna be singing a feather song for this. Manny? Yeah. Okay, but we need a.
All right, so remember, that first push-up is one by himself, the second one with just the boys, the third one,
We need a.
everybody, and then
What happened?
We need a.
We made enough. Remember? We made enough. Somebody must have took a, extra girl.
Does anybody have an extra plume? Was there two handed out?
Somebody has the wrong one. Yep. Yep. But what are we gonna do?
Can't do
You want Dan?
Mato.
Storm needs someone to tie his.
Storm needs one.
And you have a girl or a boy?
I have a boy. Is this for a
Yeah,
girl?
those are for the boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dan Gross.
Mommy.
Swear to God. All right, so as they're singing the feather tying song and as you were getting your feather, remember that you need to walk in a different way. It takes a lot of responsibility when you have your own eagle feather. There's a lot of responsibilities. For all the achievements that you're going to be going through in life, usually that's indicated by the feathers you receive in different ceremonies. So remember, make good choices. Remember to walk in a good way. Yeah.
Okay, you may be seated. We have a guest speaker, not guest speaker, a student speaker that is going to share her experiences with Pierre Indian Learning Center. So at this time, I would like to ask Mariah Ashley to come on up.
Vidakuepi, Liam Petuki, Tante Watea, Wantian Kapi, Mariaman Kapi, Oglala Hemata, Oglala Tutab, Amata. My relative, on the day, I greet you all with a good heart. My name is Mariah. I am from Oglala, and I come from the Oglala tribe. Being here at Pierre Indian Learning Center taught me that even when life feels heavy, you keep going. Over the past 2 years, I've learned that making mistakes is okay. It's a part of growing. I'm not perfect, and I had my hard days. But there were people here who didn't give up on me, even when I felt like giving up on myself. And that's something I'll never forget. So many people here didn't help me, they changed me. Thank you to all my staff here because you didn't do your job. You cared, you showed up for me, you listened to me, and you helped me become stronger. And that's why this is so hard, because I'm not leaving a school. Because I'm not just leaving a school, I'm leaving people who felt like family. I'm really gonna miss all of you more than I can even explain. I want to say thank you to Ryan. Ryan, you gave me advice. You gave me advice that I'm gonna carry with me for the rest of my life. You helped me think differently when I was struggling, and you gave me strength when I didn't have any left. I don't think you understand how much that meant to me, but it meant everything. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Swenson. I'm really gonna miss you both so much. Mrs. Swenson, even though you can be bossy sometimes, you pushed me to do better, and I needed that. You never let me stay stuck, and I'll never forget that. And your wife, she was so kind and caring. I'm gonna miss her just as much. You both made a difference in my life, and I hope you know that. Thank you, Terry, for never giving up on me. Even when I made mistakes, you still stood by me. You felt like a parent I never had, and you told me there was more to life, and I'm really gonna miss you more than words can say. Thank you to Auntie Taylor, Ryan, Nina, Bernice, Norton, and everyone else who stood by me. You all made me feel safe when I didn't feel safe anywhere else. There are so many people I'll miss, but there's one person I know I'm gonna miss the most. August, I'll miss you so much because you were the shoulder I went to cry on when times got hard here, and you made me feel safe. I'll miss you, and that's something I'll carry with me. I want to thank some other people like Riley, Mato, Evelyn, Portia, Cadence, Candace, Eldina, Lucy, Rosalind, Kimmy, Megan, Bella, Paisley, Eliza, Aurora, David, Kaylin, Ginzahawk, Kaylin, Sudi, Aliana, August, Ariana, Naya, Memory, Delisa, Dylan, and Miss Paxton, and anyone else who I didn't talk to or that respected me as a human in general. Now, some of my favorite memories here. I remember my first day here being nervous and not knowing what to expect, and now I'm standing here not wanting to leave. I remember the little moments, the laughing, the jokes, the times we were on our phones sniffing together. Those moments meant everything. I remember being at the dam, laughing and getting splashed. I remember the random moments, funny moments, like when we were all staring at Megan while she was sleeping and she woke up, and we all started laughing. I also remember when Riley made me laugh, and I remember when Riley made me laugh out in class. I'll forever cherish these moments. Those moments might seem small, but to me they meant everything, because those were the moments where I felt happy, where I felt like I belonged. And that's why this is so hard, because I'm gonna miss this place, I'm gonna miss the people, I'm gonna miss the laughs, the memories, and even the hard days, because they helped me shape me into who I am, especially the staff here. I'm really gonna miss you all. You were more than staff to me. You were people I could count on, people who cared, and that's not something I'll ever forget. PILC didn't teach me school lessons. It taught me about life, about strength, and about believing in myself when no one else does. As I move on to high school, I'm scared, but I'm also stronger because of all of you. I'll carry every lesson, every memory, and every one of you with me. I love you, Miss Becky, and I'll miss you so much. Thank you for the people at the administration building. Thank you to all my friends at the dorms and at school for being there for me, even if we didn't talk. Before I say the next part, I want to say thank you to the ones who bullied me, because y'all taught me that not everyone is nice, and because y'all told me that people can put people down to make themselves feel better. But I ain't hating you or holding a grudge against all of you, because personally I believe y'all can change, but y'all choose not to. I want to thank Mr. Clover and Taylor for everything this school year while I was here at Pierre Indian Learning Center. I hope they have a good summer this summer. I shared a lot of my thoughts and my feelings about my time here at Pierre Indian Learning Center. Thank you for listening and congratulations to my 8th grade classmates for finishing the elementary school year here at Pierre Indian Learning Center. I'll never forget you and congratulations to my fellow 8th graders. We made it.
Thank you, Mariah. Those are some words of wisdom. You did a great job. The next thing we'd like to share is a little bit of fun. This is a video presentation compiled by Brittany Paxton, who is our art instructor. We're going to lower the lights. Everybody move where you can actually see the front of the building here. And Brittany, take it away.
Mr. Schumacher here. The way YouTube handles copyright restrictions forces us to mute the music during the live stream. And there we go. We will be muted for the whole presentation, but watch the show. And this will be available on the PILC TV YouTube channel.
Thank you, Ms. Paxton. That was fantastic. It was a great, great celebration of how awesome these kiddos are. I have one challenge to throw out to all of you sitting here before us. 4 years from now, nothing would be better than to receive a high school graduation announcement from each of you in the mail addressed to PILC. And I hope that you will do that, because that would be a great celebration, and you never know how many of us sitting out here in this crowd will show up at your high school graduation. It's a challenge I have to each of you. So 4 years from now, we hope that the diploma you're getting is a little bit more momentous than the one we're gonna hand you. This is just the start of your journey. But without further ado, we are going to have you please come up when your name is called. You're going to start on this end and come through this line, and then you are gonna line up in front of the blue line for a receiving line, because once everyone's name has been called, we're all gonna come through a receiving line and congratulate you and give you some well wishes. Immediately after that, all of us are gonna head to the cafeteria for a celebration meal. And if you don't know where that is, I'm sure one of our wonderful students will show you. But with that, we're going to go ahead and start our finale of the ceremony. First is Mateau Andrews. Mariah Ashley. Manuel Badmilk. August Bluearm. Duncan Brewer. Storm Cloud.
That's my uncle.
Briley Howe. Jalen Little Dog. Evelyn Looking Horse. Candace Millette. Ariana Patno. Riley Redhorse. Mateau Shorty. Memory Steele. Naya Waters. Jalisa White. And Taryn Whiteplume. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Pure Indian Learning Center Class of 2026.
picture. Go back here. Yeah, we'll take the drone back over here. Grab a picture of it.